Hello and welcome to this quick, less than 10 minutes practice that's focused on stretching and flexibility for all the leg muscles. This is for those who are looking to deepen their stretches or to take the flexibility to the next level. Started in a cross-legged position. On an exhale, start reaching forward. Fingertips can go to the floor, the knees. If you have the flexibility, you can take the forearms to the floor here, or lowering, taking your forehead all the way to the floor. And we're just going to pay attention to which heel is forward. I like to start with the right heel forward. On your next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. You're going to take your palms back behind you, and then exhale, press the shins to the floor and lift the hips to the sky. Slowly lowering, and we're going to switch the crossing of our heels, so bringing the opposite heel forward. I'm going to bring the left heel forward, inhaling to lengthen the spine, lift the chest. On an exhale, start reaching forward, hinging at the hip joints. Again, palms can stay on your knees. If they reach the floor, you can take them to the floor and slowly start reaching forward. Maybe the forearms come to the floor, maybe the forehead comes to the floor, or maybe you're staying with the palms on your knees. Take it to whichever works for you. Exhale and start surrendering to the floor here. Breathing deeply, big deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. Focusing on your breath, allowing your body to surrender to the pose. One more breath here, and on your next exhale, you're gonna lift the head, lift the chest, slowly walk the palms in. You're gonna take both palms behind you, press the floor away with your shins, and sending the hips to the sky, maybe sending your head back if that's okay for your neck. Exhale to lower the hips back to the floor, and you're gonna reach forward. We're gonna meet in tabletop, knees in line with the hips, wrists in line with the shoulders. We're gonna start by just twisting side to side, releasing any tension in your back, and then a couple of cat-cow to recenter here. Inhale, exhale, rounding everything in. We're going to swing the legs to the side, find the seat, keeping the left knee straight, bending your right knee, and we're going to start cradling the baby here. So lifting that, take your right foot off the floor. The knee is going to be on your right elbow, and then holding your right foot with the left palm, or take it to the left elbow, and just start rocking the baby here, and then wrapping the fingertips around the ball of the right foot. And if that's too much, feel free to grab a belt and wrap it around the ball of the foot, and then exhale, sending the heel to the sky, toes towards your face. On your next exhale, maybe folding deeper, bringing that knee to your nose, keeping your spine nice and straight here. And then we're gonna gently rebend the knee, and you're going to take that right knee all the way back, so towards your right armpit here, not the elbow. Take a breath. Exhale, lower, bringing the sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, slowly forward, taking your palms wherever they reach. Breathe here. And then leaning to the left side, you're going to take the right leg back behind you so the heel is in line with the glute, and you want your hips to be on the floor here. Option to sit on a block. Lengthen your spine on an inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Bringing the forehead to the knee if this is accessible. Again, you can always use a belt and wrap it around the ball of the foot, lowering as far as your body allows. On an inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. We're going to take it a little deeper here, so making sure you have enough of a space back behind you. And we're going to slowly lower first to the forearms, and then if this is easy, you can lower all the way to the floor. Maybe planting your fingers around that right foot, or you have the option to take your arms all the way back. Noticing if your lower back starts to arch here, have a gentle tuck in the tailbone, or keep a neutral spine, but we don't want to be arching the back here. And then to come up of this pose, you're gonna, if you're on your back, you're gonna press into the forearms, then the palms, and gently lift the chest and extend the right knee. We're gonna get ready to the opposite side. Bending your left knee, we're gonna start by cradling the baby. So the left knee to the left elbow, the left foot to the right elbow, and start rocking side to side. Rock your baby, and then wrapping your fingertips around that left foot. Take an inhale, exhale, send that heel to the sky. Foot is flexed, toes towards your face. One more breath, bringing that knee to your nose, and then rebend the knee. And gently using your arm, press the knee towards that left armpit, just for a breath here. Really getting into opening the hip joints. Exhale, you're going to take that foot back to the floor. Sole of the foot to the inner thigh and gently fold forward. Take your palms wherever they reach. If your palms are not reaching the foot here, that's absolutely fine. Inhaling, lift the head, lift the chest, and lean to the right side. You're going to take that left foot back behind you. You want to be seated on the floor and the heel in line with your glute. Your toes are facing the back of the mat. Exhaling to fold forward. You option to stay right here, or if you're ready to take it a little bit deeper, you're going to lift the head, lift the chest, lowering to the forearms first, and then gently lower all the way to the floor if that's accessible to you. Notice what's happening in your lower back. You want to have a gentle tuck in the tailbone. And then another way that our body starts to play around here is that left knee can open to the side. So if this is happening, make sure you bring it back in, keep it pointed forward towards the front of the mat. And take a breath. Slowly, we're going to get ready to come out of this pose. And on the next step, we're going to take it to the full expression of this one. So take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to press into the elbows. If you did lower all the way to the floor, tuck the chin to your chest. And then press into the palms. Lift the head, lift the chest. Leaning to the side. And you're going to bring that left foot forward. Giving your legs a little shake here. Releasing any tension on your knees or the legs. And then slowly, we're going to take the full expression of that pose with both feet back. So if you feel that the first variation is too much, you can continue to do side by side. Otherwise, you're going to come to a seat, making sure you're seated, your hips are on the floor. Heels are going to be in line with your glutes, toes pointing back. Starting by lowering to the forearms first, and then if you're ready, coming all the way to the floor. If your knees start to open, bring them to point forward. To come out of the pose, pressing to the forearms and then slowly lift. And gently, we're going to come to a seat, bringing both feet forward. And we're going to come to a deeper stretch here like we did at the beginning of the class. So if your ankle on top of the knee option is not available to you, you can stay in cross-legged position just as we did at the beginning of the practice. If you are ready and you're feeling open enough, you're going to take the right ankle on top of the left knee, inhaling to lengthen the spine, and exhale to slowly fold forward. So your palms can stay on your knees, they can come to the floor, folding as far as your body allows here. Making sure you keep both feet flexed, protecting your joints. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, and we're going to switch to the opposite side. So shins are parallel to the floor, left ankle on top of the right knee. Inhaling to lengthen the spine. And exhale, we're going to start reaching forward, hinge at the hip joints. Palms can stay on your knees or you can take them to the floor. If you have a block, maybe taking a block forward and just resting your forehead on the block, whichever is accessible to you. Slowly folding forward, keeping both feet flexed. Moving really gentle here. If this is not available, remember, you can just stay in a cross-legged position. And then inhaling to lift the head, lift the chest. We're going to come to a child pose variation. So reaching forward, bringing the big toes together to touch, opening your knees wide, coming to bringing your hips to the heels. And find your favorite variation of child pose. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friend, and send me in the comments how did you feel, how did you like this practice, and what would you like to see more in this channel. Thank you so much for watching.